I'm here with Alimama founder and CEO. So we're just going to ask him a few questions on how he got to the point that he is and how he stays successful. Welcome.
Thank you, Les. Yeah, man, I think, when all of us as children, we get raised, to conform to societal standards, right? Okay, societal standard is, go to school, get good grades, get a job, buy a car, buy a house, work, retire, and die. I sort of fell into that trap, right? I went to school, understand hard. I mean, I used to talk about 3 master's degrees, right?
Why did you study so particular?
Yeah, so I got a master's degree in business administration. I got it from BETS. And then I got a master of philosophy in international business. I got it from the University of Pretoria. And then I got a master's in data science from the University of Liverpool.
Wow.
And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I start to see my PhD in Fourth Industrial Revolution with UJ and all this kind of thing. So the society puts you in a box, you do certain things so that you can get somewhere and get there, you must go somewhere and stuff like that. And after working with all these multinationals and you're running multi-million businesses for these corporations, and actually we look back at the end of the quarter or the end of the year, okay, I've been working here, I've earned my salary, a very good salary for that matter, that affords you to live a luxurious life. And you actually realize that that's a bribe for you to support your dream. Because then a lot of black executives, we are actually in that trap where we work and we put these big job titles and we earn millions a year. And we've got comfortable lifestyles and we drive luxury cars. But we actually forget to build our own legacy. When something goes wrong with work and you get fired, that's when you realize I actually should have started building something of my own to fall back on. Okay. And really for me, that's where the inspiration. And it was at the backdrop of, what's the right word, of a calamity in my corporate career, right? And then it actually got me to think that I never, ever again will find myself in a situation where I'm asked to compromise my ethics so that I can keep my job, that this job is going to pay me a salary, and then I'm unhappy. And then I decided I need to build my own legacy. And I promise you, from there on, I'll not look back. But I did not stop working. It changed the circumstances in which I work. I work in my own terms now. If my boss tells me to make a decision that I don't agree with, I don't execute them. I'm able to say, I'm sorry, this is not sitting well with me. So I want to do it, find somebody else to do it. And because there's nothing that your boss can do because they know that they're telling you to do something wrong. And because there was something followed, you're not there because you must be there. You are there because you want to be there. And I promise you, for me, that was the ultimate, and this is the ultimate freedom that I currently have as I'm pursuing my business and as I'm pursuing my corporate career. I'm free. I don't do things that I don't want to do.
Okay, interesting, bro. So, as you said, you need more black executives in the industry and also more black entrepreneurs like yourself in the industry. So what advice in one short sentence would you give to someone that's trying to start up a business like yours and maybe is facing challenges or faces challenges like getting out of the trap that you said earlier?
So there's different advices, right? The advice I'll give to a fellow black executive and the advice I'll give to a young entrepreneur who wants to start a business but is not an executive is a completely different advice, right? So it has to be situational. But all I can say to a black executive, don't be bribed by a big salary in the corporate world that you forgo starting your own side hustle. And I'm not saying people must quit their job, right? I'm saying if there is something you're passionate about outside of your corporate life, pursue that as a side hustle and watch it grow. And the passion of seeing that growing and to start becoming something bigger is the freedom that it gives you is unparalleled. But to a young person who wants to enter into entrepreneurship, it's tough. It's not easy, right?
Yeah. You say you have like multiple degrees, so it means that you actually went the route of school like you?
Yes, I went the confirmation route. Right? I wanted to conform to the society. But remember, I was chasing after a corporate career, right? Because that's what we are raised to do. Chase after the corporate career. You can only get wealthy if you're the CEO of an entity, because we see how much salary the CEOs get. But people don't know the details behind the salaries, right? I mean, if you see that a guy earns 80 million, people think that guy literally every month earns 10 million rand a month. That's not true. People are counting bonuses and share options that are carried with conditions where ethics has to be compromised for them to get the share price at a certain price so that they can earn that bonus. So they deal in the detail. But for young people that want to pursue entrepreneurship, find something that you're passionate about.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter how lonely you think that is. I can tell you a story. Plumbing. When I talk to you about plumbing, you think, oh my God, what a and the checky job, right? But I saw a guy who laid pipes in a shopping mall and received a check of 24 million.
Wow.
A check of 24 million. It took him 3 months to get that job done. If you actually calculate, it's 8 million rand a month. Wow. Of course, he had to buy material and all those kind of things.
Expensive.
But I can tell you now, his gross profit on that project was probably 50-60%.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what people think. Find something that you're passionate about and relentlessly pursue that. And there's a guy that I admire the most, Steve Jobs, says, stay hungry and stay foolish. And because in that way, you are going to be hungry to want to do more. And staying foolish means you are hungry for knowledge. You want to read, you want to understand how the world works, what opportunities are there. And it's also about self-introspection for you to understand what are you really passionate about. Because people are passionate about fluff stuff. Because they look nice, they felt nice. But dig deeper and find out where it is your passion. And if you find what your passion is, someone else will pick to pursue that.
Interesting. Okay, just to round things up, I realize I didn't ask you just to tell us a little bit about your business, like in summary for the viewers maybe want to access your...
Yeah, so my business is Alimama Spaces. You can find us on alimamaspaces.com. We are also on Instagram, Alimama Spaces. It's hashtag Alimama Spaces. I mean, really, we provide digital spaces for people to book for file, for weekend aways, for people to book for just time away on digital platforms like Airbnb, bookings.com, and more importantly, our own portal. So yeah, we've got 266 listings as of today. The business is about 8 to 9 years old, and it's really going strong, and we are ready to be getting up to 500 listings over the next 2 to 3 years. Wow, watch the space.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Rob. It was very interesting talking to you.
Thanks, Ed.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next one.